So there's you. You showing up. So that's our GM, and there's Annika.
What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
This is my roommate, Eli.
What's up, Eli?
Nice to meet you, Eli.
Did you tell him I was watching them?
Mighty large beard you got there.
Oh yeah. Now you were talking about the hipster beard.
You're talking about my beard, right?
His is definitely lumberjack.
Okay.
That beard looks pretty sturdy to me.
Yeah,
Woo,
that's fair. That's
boy.
a respectable beard.
God damn. That beard would be the envy of many Montrealers.
See a nice plaid shirt to go with it.
Yeah, right.
It's called lumbersexual. It's an actual trend here.
Lumbersexual.
It's an actual trend here.
Really?
Yes, it is.
That's the
Lumber-
first for me.
You say lumbersexual?
It's actually it's a fashion trend that's still ongoing currently in Montreal, where it's like they look super clean cut everywhere with like nice shirts, have this long ass fucking beard. It's like the weirdest thing. You see those people entering office and working at banks and have like perfectly groomed hair and everything, and this long ass beard. It's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It triggers me.
All right.
Are we live, Brian?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
So we are down Ryan today, Corin. So we are at a spot in our main story where it'd be really bad to move forward with that for two reasons. One, there's an extremely hard counter even with all of you threatens a TPK, team party kill. And the fact that if you guys survive, that's going to be probably one of the more memorable moments that Brian can attest to that has went through it. And I don't want him to miss that just because he had to work.
Right. Makes
So I
sense.
usually have a policy with both my groups. If one person can't make it, we usually try to reschedule. Unfortunate, the next 2 days, I was unable to do so. And then the fact that Craig is going to be out come Friday. So, and I didn't want us to go like 3 more weeks without playing again. So, giving us some thought, I threw together Tales from the Yawning Portal. It's a collection of campaigns from various different editions of D&D, and what we're going to play tonight is the Forge of Fury, which is roughly about 3rd level, goes to 5, and that's from 3rd edition. So I could easily import this. I just imported the game, same characters. And how it's going to work tonight, we won't get through all of this because it's rather large, but it's going to be more or less, I'm kind of tailored it to a dungeon type crawl. There's going to be lots of combat, and it's just this huge dungeon. It should be a lot of fun. You guys won't finish because, like I said, this place is pretty enormous, but it's right at your level, 3rd level. It goes up to 5, and we'll go there. So maybe this is when we have one person out, maybe we'll just continue where we're at here and throw the other person in. So that's what we're going to do.
Can we get the live feed link so we can post it on Facebook?
Babe, go
What?
to.
I'm in it right
Listen.
now.
You're in what?
Well, I looked for it. But go ahead, continue.
It's in my bookmarks on Chrome under D&D Roll20. It's called Thorn's Wonder Emporium -Twitch. Or I can just, there it is. Yeah.
Cool. There you go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm trying to instead of giving a woman a fish, I'm trying to teach her to fish.
Oh, really? You're the only one that thought that was funny.
So,
No,
yeah,
Brian laughed. The rest of them just don't want to piss you off.
Oh, God.
All right.
So we're going to start this a little late. We'll go for about 2 hours. And then, again, I didn't really prepare to do this. This was very, very last minute. I would say within the last 2 hours. I really didn't want to cancel. I thought about maybe doing something else. Brian was working on a plan, doing some fantasy grounds, but I knew trying to get everybody installed there that wouldn't work. So I decided just to do this. That way we can sit around and roll some dice tonight and not have such a long break. So how we're going to do this, you're going to play your same characters. You're not going to get any whatever experience you get, we're just going to kind of we're not going to record it. What we'll do is once you get to a certain part, if any, I'll go ahead and just say, okay, everybody's level 4. If we have to do this, within the following weeks, on a scratch piece of paper or like Word or something like that, just keep track if you get anything cool to use here. This will not carry over to the main storyline. So this is just you're going to use the same characters. So kind of think outside the box. I didn't want to spend all this time rolling up new people and going through that because that can take a while with 4 of you. However, we're just going to use the same guys, roll through this dungeon, and have some fun.
All right.
I'm
So,
stoked.
Some backstory on this, since this is usually has hooks and like where we've craft a story where you guys are starting out and all meet each other. We're going to skip all that. I'm just going to basically tell you this is why you're here. And I'm going to give you some backstory to give the setting of where you're at now. You're currently in, you can see on the map, Stovetooth. But let me go ahead and give you the backstory, what's going on. So basically, about 2 centuries ago, there was this great dwarf smith called Durugadin the Black. And his clan were driven from their homes by a horde of fierce orcs and trolls. They plundered the dwarves' ancestral halls and slew all that they could catch. Fleeing his enemies, Durugadin led the destitute remnants of his clan in search for new homes. After years of wandering, the dwarves discovered a great cavern system beneath the Stovetooth, which is a rugged forested hill crowned by a bare rocky crag. And that's what you guys are looking at now. There, Durugadin and his followers founded the stronghold of Kol and Drakh. About a century ago, a member of Durugadin's clan was captured by a powerful orc tribe during a raid. The orcs learned of their enemy's hidden stronghold. The orc chieftain raised a great army and marched on this location. In a hard-fought siege lasting months, the orcs tunneled around the dwarven's defenses and finally stormed the palace. They put all within to the sword, and then they carried wagon loads of booty away. In the years since that great battle, there's been various creatures that have occupied the stronghold, and they've used this place as a base for their raids. At other times, the caverns have laid empty, except for the mindless and bloodthirsty monsters that haunt such places. Today, legends of Durugadin's vengeance, or the Smith's War, and the extraordinary blades the dwarves forged in anger still surface from time to time in the lands near Stovetooth. So this location in Forgotten Realms, it's actually located northwest of Mirabar in the spine of the world. Stovetooth was our Kundarark was a shield dwarf stronghold that became overrun by renegade orcs and from the Many Arrows tribe, unhappy with the way they saw their kingdom's betrayal of their own ways. So that brings us to where we're at now. You guys, to your part in the story, you guys had your guys' party had acquired a map showing the location of a secret dwarven stronghold, which has brought you here to this location. And you guys are adventuring out this way with the mind of riches and wondrous hordes of arms and armor. And that's your motivation for coming. You guys found this map. You are currently coming in from the northwestern side. And as you can see here on the map, that is what is considered the Stovetooth, which is this crag, this very dense forest, and this mountain peak that comes up to this jagged thing, and it's barren on top. It's this giant crag. And somewhere underneath there, from what you've heard rumors, lies this underground dwarven fortress that was sieged thousands of years. Yes.
I'm raising my hand. Are we allowed to keep loot that we find here to roll into our main game?
He just said no. You're
Probably not. Let me think about that. Possibly. Okay.
All right.
But right now, just make a note, like a side note, like on a scratch piece of paper, and then we'll consider it. But
Okay.
levels, I don't want you guys out leveling or anything like that.
all that stuff I understand. But like, if we find like a badass dagger or something,
Possibly. Sure. Maybe. Let me see what it is, and then we'll go from there. One thing at a time.
Right.
Like I said, it wasn't really prepared. This was all last minute, and
I get
like
that.
I said, and I want to apologize up front if this, I don't know this. Like I am fresh going into this with you guys. I looked through it really quick. Usually I spend several days mapping stuff out and reading the story, and no, I have no clue. So we're gonna do it live and see what happens. So you guys are free to do what you would like.
All right. Well, I just wanted to say that we can, if we find anything good that would be useful for Recorin, we can definitely just hold on to it and mark that in case he plays, right? So thought that'd be kind of nice.
Cool.
All right. So, are we gonna play our characters the same way, or are we gonna completely?
Yeah. No, you were you. You were you.
Okay.
Just think of this as like another period of time, or maybe future down the road. This is some type of where you guys are together and you guys are now exploring this area.
All right. Well, let's get some riches, guys. I'm excited. So we are coming into the. I guess we're in the forest now.
Yeah. Where you guys are, you've been traveling, following this map.
Right.
There's been breaks in the forest, so you can kind of see the terrain features but yes, you are coming up, and then from your location, even though it's there's dense vegetation and foliage, you can see up through the canopy of the trees that this 1,400 foot crag that's sticking up out of the ground, barren on top. So if you can imagine it, it's just layered forest, and then with this looks almost like a tooth sticking up out of the ground.
That's awesome. Okay, so shall we move in the southeasterly direction?
No, yeah, you just created a monster.
Yes, I think we should.
Lead us, good sir.
Lead us, lead in.
I think our paladin should take the front.
I refuse to move until you cease singing.
I think we can do a duet, Leadin. Make this more interesting.
I think it would be better if you and if you and Evelyn were to sing, and I was to admire. Anyway, okay, so let's see what's the.
Okay, well, Alar is leaving us, so I guess we should just follow him slow.
Are you done singing?
I'm not singing anymore.
Okay, all right, I'll come back.
Alar said, "Fuck this treasure. I'm out."
I'll give a shit about the treasure.
Peace out.
But I take it you guys have seen Monty Python.
Yes.
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 And the enormous tracts of land. But
Yes.
but he just wants to sing. Sorry, it just came to mind.
I think we should get moving.
You're no fun.
Okay, so
let's. I think we should probably scout the perimeter and look for anything that may be, a very obvious hidden entrance into this underground fortress.
An obvious hidden entrance. Yes. Brilliant. We should begin our search immediately. I don't see anything that's an obvious hidden entrance within my current line of sight. Team. Let us investigate further into the forest.
Can we investigate the area and see if we can find the entrance?
Well, yes, but let's get up near the mountain first,
Yeah, let's do that.
or the tooth, the stone tooth.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the dude.
This is really steep. Are we able to actually walk up this?
Well, you have to think. It's You've moved what 50 yards? So actually, yeah, that is kind of steep.
That's really steep.
It's got,
like,
that's quite a-
yeah.
100 feet
This is a
over the
steep
course of like
mountain.
30 yards.
Yeah, it's pretty steep, and it takes you guys. It's considered difficult terrain, but for the sake of brevity, you guys make your way. You know,
well,
you guys
okay,
have
so
climbing-
sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying you guys have climbing gear and are able to maneuver this without too much problem, but it does slow your time a little bit.
I see. Do I see smoke in the distance through the trees?
Go ahead and roll a perception check. You don't see shit except trees.
Jesus Christ! Go figure.
All right, I continue to walk south.
I'm gonna follow our stalwart defender.
He seems to be pretty sure where he's going, guys. I think we should keep following him.
Right.
And we can print if he doesn't get us lost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you guys are like literally walking almost on the side of a mountain. It's difficult.
Halt! I sense a babbling brook. Ahead. I shall investigate.
Oh, do you now?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I have found the babbling brook. I would like to. Do I see a cave that this?
Go ahead and roll perception.
Coming out of.
Give me a perception check.
You just leaped down that mountain.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Jeez.
well, I'm athletic as shit. I lift, bro.
Do you really though?
No, he does not.
You kidding me? Look at this token. You kidding me? Lift the planet. All right, perception check.
Wow, that's gotta
You don't
be
see
So close.
no. That's 2 1s. What's the chances of us both rolling a 1?
Can I
Are
check?
you kidding? I rolled two. I rolled
Avalon, go ahead.
ones with advantage.
Whoa.
Okay, I would like to ask Droop to roll a perception check.
Go ahead, Ryan. Roll for Droop.
Waiting for the roll. It's gonna happen.
I know
eventually.
the anticipation is killing me.
Yeah, I want to see if Droop has perception. Aw.
Man. All right. So sorry,
Yeah, I
you should
guess
try.
I-
Droop is
yeah.
currently preoccupied staring at some like butterflies and stuff that are flying around,
Okay.
trying to catch them
Yeah.
and eat them.
Here you go.
Somebody's
Sora.
gonna figure something
Okay,
out here.
Sora. It's actually not a babbling brook, but you with this overgrown vegetation, Sora, you identify this path that snakes there near you. It's actually what it is it's a trail. It looks like it hasn't been used in a very long time. However, there is a clear, distinct path that cuts through these trees and woods and up the side of this mountain.
All right. Well, guys, I do see a trail, which we choose to follow said trail. It looks a little old, which means might want to be careful with our step, but seems like a legitimate way and direction for us to leave. What do you think, Alar?
Let us venture forth.
We venture forth.
Forth we
Following
venture.
this pathway, it kind of starts to rise up to this, heading north. The incline steepens, but this is a trail. And as you make your way towards the crag itself, you notice that there's this deep, the path turns deep into a cleft into the hillside, and there is a cave opening.
So the cave is kind of down.
No, the cave is up. You're walking up towards it,
Oh, up towards the cave.
and you turn, and there's this cleft in the side of this mountain, and then you do see a cave that dwells down in.
Fear not, friends. I shall venture forth and explore this cave.
Carry on, my wayward friend.
Do you guys have torches you would like to light? I have one, or I can use the flame, produce flame, and I can walk with a ball of fire in front of us.
Well,
I have dark vision.
I'm gonna move ahead.
I'm glad
quietly.
you do, but all of us. Go ahead.
So, are you sending one person in, or is everybody going in?
I would
jump
just
in.
like to. I'd just like to approach the cave quietly and see if there's any
I'll
obvious.
let him go first.
I have no problems letting Liam go first.
Okay.
I just want to approach the cave.
Well, what we're gonna do is you approach the cave, and as you look in with your dark vision, you see a net.
Oh,
He doesn't have.
Oh,
I
you don't have. Oh, never mind then. It's a dark ass tunnel. See that after this cleft comes in, it literally just shoots straight.
Gotcha. Okay.
Whoa.
There we go. Sorry, Alar. It's a dark ass cave, man.
You have
I
dark
would
vision.
I would greatly appreciate it if you put your very, very secretive elf uses here to use.
I will take a gander, good sir.
Excellent.
And I take a step in the cave. I'm looking around. Do I see anything? What do I see?
You see a narrow tunnel that leads several feet down. You can't see the end of it, but you can see that this tunnel leads down in.
Is it like walkable?
It's
Can I
walkable.
walk?
Yeah.
I turn
it's
back
almost
and
like-
say, "Looks clear." Going on in, and I keep on walking down.
I'm gonna follow him.
Do I move my token.
Everybody else coming?
We're changing maps.
I'm changing maps. Hold on.
Okay.
I think I'm graying.
You are.
Hmm.
Put a little salt and pepper never hurt nobody.
You're now part of the Silver Fox Club.
Yeah,
Alright.
I wouldn't go that far.
Not yet.
I
Well,
got
this
some
is-
whites.
This actually died.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we had a mishap.
Uh-oh.
She was highlighting her hair, and I was like, "I'll highlight my hair,"
So we did, and then I didn't like it, so I told him we needed to cover it up.
and now I'm a beautiful copper.
What, did you like get frosted tips or something? Or
It was
Oh,
like
no.
frosted chunks.
Nice.
Alright then.
He was trying to make a fashion statement. You just don't understand it.
Yeah.
Well, I just bit my tongue and like tried to let him enjoy it for like a day, and then I was just like, we've got to cover that up. It's horrible.
All right, you guys should now see.
Ooh.
I see a dark cave.
Ooh,
I do.
Well, Mike. Is this lagging anyone else?
no.
I'm good.
Lagging my ship.
Get better internet.
Has Droop followed us in the cave? I don't see Droop.
He's right there.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Okay, what's the scale on this?
5 foot squares.
Alright, I would like to use Divine Sense.
Okay.
So I can detect celestial fiends or undeads within 60 feet.
All right. With a brief moment of prayer, you don't select any. You don't hear or sense any fiends, undead.
What about celestial or fiends?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
You just get it.
Do I see anything with dark visionness?
Do you see anything on the map?
I don't know if dark vision is accounted for.
It is.
The dark. Oh, okay. That looks clear. I'm gonna keep moving forward.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw my longbow in preparation, just in case.
Okay. I don't make any sound, but I hold up my hand. And motion 2 ahead of us. And
I'm
I
going
whisper,
to-
"Orcs."
Yeah, Alar, you look, and in the corner of the room, you see 2 orcs kind of just sitting there, not paying attention. Looks like they're having some type of conversation, and none the wiser.
Is there any light source in there?
They're in the dark.
Ugh. So how was I able to see Alar motion?
Suspended disbelief.
You know, our eyes do adjust a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna
Do
turn
you
into a bear.
do we want to kill them or pass them by?
I can silently cast a spell. If you want me to hold them, we can just pass them by.
Why
Or you
don't
can
we-
just hold them and then I can slit their throats.
Your call, my friend.
So, can you prevent them from making noise?
If they're held, I don't think that they stop from talking. I can try charming them.
Can you charm
Are they-
both of them at the same time?
Are they? I believe so. They're both technically humanoids, I believe. So I could try to silently charm them, and then they would just be our. Then they'd be our friends for the next 2 hours. Ah, well then I can just hold them.
Everybody give me a perception check.
Do that. Oh,
If it works.
Ugh.
And 1.
Oh,
Hey.
Leading, as you guys are sitting there discussing your next plan, your plan of attack, you hear these 2 orcs having a conversation. What appears to be Orcish. Do you speak Orcish?
Do not. No.
But they're currently having like an intent conversation between the 2 of them. But you do notice that, but no clue what they're saying.
hmm.
all right. So,
Let's make this happen. This is just the beginning.
Dora, on your go.
All right. So I'd like to silently cast Hold Person. With Mana Magic, I'll cast it on both of them. Let me just see if that works. Hold Person is here. Wait up. So what do I need to roll for that, though?
I need to make a, let's see, enchantment hold person. You're casting it on one of them?
2, both of them. I have Meta Magic, I can do a twin spell.
Twin spell, okay.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. What's your DC modifier? Or your spell save?
Where do I see that? Wait up.
On
DC.
your magic page.
Wait, spells. 13.
13?
Yeah.
They both succeed. With a 16 and a 19.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, well, before we move forward, they can't sense that, right? Can they
Oh,
sense
silence.
it?
yeah, they can.
Oh,
sense-
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
then-
and as soon as that happens, I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative. As these 2 orcs, Sora tries to grab them, just failing. You hear them scream out something in Orcish, and then they start to head in your direction.
Wait, I thought they both succeeded.
means
They
they
succeeded.
both-
She
yeah.
failed.
They saved.
Oh.
They succeeded their saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Unreal.
Who
Okay,
else used
I was waiting for a recording to go, but he's not here. All right, let me roll for these guys. This is a shit roll, and that's a better roll. Dex 17. Okay, up first is leading.
All right, so we're still in pitch blackness, correct? So I can't see them.
We're gonna say We're not going to get too technical for the fact that I hadn't prepared. This is all last minute, so
Sure.
assume that if you can see them in the map, then you can see them. I'm not going to get too technical with this right now, as this is a last minute thing that we put together like literally 2 hours ago.
Okay, sounds good. Well, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and attack the. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm going to miss.
Yeah, you're going to shoot. You notch your longbow and loose, and it flies off. The dark visioning, not having a good eye on them, flies, and you hear your arrow clatter against and shatter against the stone wall.
I'm done with it. Though.
That brings us to Avalon. And you
Okay.
said you were already going to be a bear?
Uh,
I would have let you have done that if that's what you wanted to do. I hear you say you wanted.
well, I don't know. Can I?
You don't
I'm
have to.
Okay, I'm considering. Let's see here. I can go up. I'm considering going up and then using Thunderwave and just.
Well.
What?
I was just going to say, whoa.
Oh.
Do it.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna come up here. And I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Okay. Go ahead and cast it.
Do I cast it as a level 1 or level 2? Does it matter?
Whatever you'd like to do. Increases the damage, I think, on a higher level.
But what does that take away from me later?
A level 2 spell.
Level 2 spell slot.
Okay. Well, I'll just cast it as a level. What? What does that mean?
What, the level 2 spell slot?
No. I just rolled it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, DC 14. So I have to make they have to make a Constitution save, and they have to roll better than a 14. If not, they take half damage and they're not pushed.
Okay.
The first one rolls a 16. And the other one is a critical failure 1. We're going to say that he is prone since he critically failed. So this one here, the one rate back a little bit, he resists and he takes half damage. So he takes 1 point of damage. 14. And then the other one critically fails. He takes the full 2 points of damage. And we're gonna mark him as prone. Since he critically
So he's like shocked.
Yeah, he's knocked. You cast your thunder wave, slam your staff down on the ground. There's this big burst of energy. It knocks the one resist it, and he doesn't budge too far. But the one on the right, he is flung back and slams into the wall, taking 2 points of damage, and then drops to the ground. And we'll say that he is prone.
So since I still have 5, can I take a step back? No.
Yes.
Well, this one here. Which one got pushed to the back?
The one with the little symbol.
Okay, so I can move without him hitting me.
Yeah, I'll say you can since he critically failed. Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna come. Just gonna take a step back. Cause I moved 25. I moved 25, so I can only move 5, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay, so now it is Red's turn, and as you see him kind of gather his bearings, Avalon, you see him reach behind his back, and he pulls out this javelin and then hurls it in your direction.
Okay.
That is a 9.
Okay, it misses. I'm 15.
Yeah, so it just flies right past your head, and then slams into the wall, stone wall. That brings us to Sora.
So, being super mad that my first spell did not work, I'm going to try casting it one more.
I hear you.
Your mic died.
You're going to try to cast it again?
You're back.
Cast that again.
Oh, there you go.
On both?
On both.
Okay.
Swear to God.
And your DC save is 13? Or
13.
your spell save? Natural 20, so that's a fail. And an 18.
Really?
So they both resist, I swear to God.
Okay. Well, then Droop gets to fire his arrow.
Sure. Which one do you want Droop to shoot at?
Mr. Blue.
The one is prone, so he's going to have advantage as he does this. Let's see. He is going to pull out a short bow, and he looses the arrow. And that's a 15 to hit. And so he does hit and does 8 points of piercing damage as he shoots this orc who's currently scrambling to get to his feet. And he takes 8 points of damage, and he's looking really, the arrow lands right in his back, or the small of his back, and you hear him hollow out in pain as he's trying to scramble to get up on his feet, and he's looking in pretty bad shape. And you can see the blood immediately start pooling underneath his body. That brings us to Alar.
I rush up to between blue and red.
Okay.
And attack red.
All right. What is with the ones tonight? You go to raise your arm to swing down at this orc, and he reaches up and grabs your arm and actually shoves you aside.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Wow.
Now it is Blue's turn. He's going to take half of his movement to stand up, and he is going to draw a scimitar a great axe, and he is going to swing at you, Alar. And that's a natural
Jesus.
20. You guys are seeing the rolls, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you take 8 points of slashing damage as soon as this other orc grabs your wrist to deflect your sword swing. The second orc jumps to his feet, and you just feel this axe biting into your midsection as you take 8 points of slashing damage. That brings us to Leiden.
All right. Frustrated that my arrow again missed its mark. I seem to be having the most unfortunate luck with that. Can I draw both my rapier and my short sword as I charge forward?
Absolutely. Yeah, sure.
Excellent. Then I will sling my bow over my back as I charge up, and I'm going to attack the blue goblin orc.
Orc.
Yes.
All right, that misses. That one hits. Go ahead and roll damage. All right. So your first swing, the orc ducks underneath it and then looks at you with this mothy grin as you can see the blood just soak his rawhide armor. And with that smile, you go ahead and takes your sword and you jab it into his stomach, doing 10 points of damage. You can see the life fall out of his eyes. He is now currently dead.
Why attack with one when you can attack with two?
All right, that brings us to Avalon.
Okay. I am going to Thorn Whip Red. I'm going to move right here so I can not be in the way of the other two.
Okay. 20 hits. Do you want him to pull him forward, or just you just?
No, I'm just gonna whip it around his neck.
Sure. You cast out your hand, and as you do, this vine comes springing out and wraps around his torso, and as it tightens, you can see the thorns start to dig into his flesh. He takes 9 points of damage. He's looking pretty bad shape.
I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay, that brings us to that's his turn now. He is going to swing his great axe at Alar. That's a 17.
That misses.
All right. Yeah, you're able to raise your shield just in time to deflect this the swing of the axe, and you hear metal on metal scrape, and the rest of you see these sparks fly as the axe hits the shield. Sora.
Okay. Well, spells are failing me, so I'm just gonna fire with my short bow. My light crossbow, sorry.
Sure.
And hopefully that hits someone.
15 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yes. Finally, God.
Frustrated, you drop your hand and you swing behind your back and ready your bow, notching the bolt. You loose the bolt. It finds finds true, striking the orc in the head. As it's screaming at Alar, trying to strike him, it falls silent and it's dead.
Here you go. Stupid orcs.
All right. Was anyone else? Can I hear anything? Can I hear other orcs running or shouting?
Roll a perception check.
It is on its way.
At this moment, it's quiet.
Wonderful. All right.
Do we want to take a little short rest for Alar to regroup?
Can. Up to you guys.
Or not. I mean, it's up to you.
And if we don't hear anything, then
I'm gonna do a quick investigation on the wow. 2 orcs.
No, you're not.
no, you're not. You're just
No, you're not.
Here.
While they're looking around and chilling, I'm just gonna sit over in the corner.
All right. So you guys are investigation. You search the corpses and you find about let's see, about 60 gold between the two of them.
Dang, these are some rich ass orcs.
Yeah, they are.
You want me to keep up with that?
I've got a document open already.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
Cool.
We got Bry Crew and Namoto watching. Some new guys. What's up, guys?
All it took was Brian browbeating them in the Facebook group.
Yeah. Just a little bit of support, guys.
All right.
All right. Well, if we're spending time investigating and looking around and stuff, then I'm just gonna take a short rest.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go ahead and take a short rest.
So you guys rest about 45 minutes. You can go ahead and spend whatever hit die you need, Alar.
Yeah.
There you go. That's exactly what you needed.
All right. Let's keep moving into the caves.
How many spells do you get back with a short rest?
You don't, I think.
I think it's a long rest.
All right, you just stop right there.
Okay.
You were right here. As you guys
Can I be in
moved out, huh?
I mean, in front of Sora.
Sure. What about there? Does that work?
Yep.
No, sorry, you were right.
Stop it.
I'm moving!
So, as you guys are moving down these, down the stairwell, you hear what's the sound of what sounds like a tightening bowstring. And these guys actually have long bows. I'm just going to go ahead and use the javelin. As you hear this, turning at the last minute, you see 2 arrow slits immediately to your guys' right, where this noise came from, here and here. And before you can react, oh shoot, that's melee. Do ranged. Alar, that's going to miss as this arrow flies and hits your shield and bounces off. And the other one is going to go at Sora. That's a 17.
It hits.
All right, you take 8 points of damage.
Oh my god. Fucking.
As soon as I I see the window fly out, or the arrow fly out of the slit. I rush up to it. How big is the slit? Is it pretty narrow?
It's narrow. You're talking like this.
How tall?
Just enough to get a...
Pretty short?
Yep, short.
I rush up to it and I press my shield up against it.
Okay.
Good job.
So the one that's immediately in front of you?
Yep.
All right.
We roll initiative, or are we free?
That was just a trap, I'm sure, right?
No,
That
it's not a
was-
trap.
No, not a
It's
trap.
a trap.
Oh.
I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
There's certainly an orc on the other side of that slit.
You fucking me.
Wow, you guys suck.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's something definitely wrong with this. The rolls tonight. What the hell is this?
Not on my end.
No, I'm
Yeah,
used to
clearly, this game is rigged.
this. I have the most unlucky characters.
All right. This is gonna be fun.
So, Craig, have you rolled something not one tonight so far?
Yeah, I rolled a 4 for initiative on our last fight.
Oh, yeah, that's
How
right.
that happened. That was it. Everything else has been a 1.
All right. So, you hear bowstrings start to stretch again.
D&D.
And that is an 11. Sora, what's your AC?
My AC is 15.
All right. So that this bow just misses as you see the arrow slam into the side of the wall. Another arrow looses. That's a 12, and that one was going towards you, Leiden, and misses. Let's see. Alar, give me a acrobatics check. You see a hand grab a hold of your shield, and with a force that's uncanny strong, slams your shield down.
Wait, how big is the... I thought the slit was pretty small.
The slit was about this wide, enough to fit a hand through. It's about this wide, right? Enough to fit a...
But, like, how tall is it? You said it was, like, this tall.
Yeah, about like this.
So my
They
shield covers the
forced
whole thing.
their hand. They pushed the shield back.
Oh, okay.
He rolled a natural 20, right?
Alright, fine.
So he pushes your shield back enough to get his hand on top of it and slings the shield down. It's no longer covered, and that's going to be his full action. All right.
Is that yours? Is that babe?
I think that's Joey.
Sorry, it's cutting in and out. Is it making noise when it does it?
Every time, yeah.
All right, Avalon, you're up.
Let me think. Is there any sort of like vinage in here? Can I use my nature's abilities to put vines to cover up the holes? Have vines grow up and cover the holes?
Do you have Druidcraft?
I do.
You could probably do one of them in a turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cover one of them.
All right. Which one do you want to do?
I'm gonna cover the one
here.
that's in front of Sora.
Okay. Yeah, you Druidcraft. You're not sure how long that would take because it's just vine. It would do is block an arrow or block sight. So this is now this one here is now covered. That hole is. Okay. Did you want to move?
No, I'm still good where I'm at right now.
Okay. Sora, you're up.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Where's the slit of the arrow that shot me exactly? It's like in front of Alar right now?
Here. It's right here. And
I just covered it.
Okay.
And Avalon just covered it. And there's one here. And then there's one here.
Jesus. I can't see what's casting. I can't see what's firing at us, so I can't cast anything.
Correct.
Wow, that's fucking shitty. Can would I be able to shoot an arrow through the hole that shot at me?
I just covered it.
Well, there's a few different holes. I'm wondering if I could shoot an arrow through there.
Sure. I would. It's kind of a trick shot to the angle that these things are at with somebody behind
Okay.
it, but I'll let you try it with at disadvantage.
Right.
Sure.
Why not? So let's see. I'll try to roll that at disadvantage.
13 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 6. So you shoot right here, right in front of Alar, and you angle the bolt, your crossbow, and are able to launch that bolt just so it just comes in. You hear a scream in pain. Not sure what you hit, but you hit something behind through the arrow slit, launching that bolt through.
Okay. Where can I position myself so I wouldn't get hit by the arrow?
Okay, we're leaving Thursday night. We're going to be going to Atlanta.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You have arrow slit here, arrow slit here, and one here. So there's 3 right along this pathway.
Yes. Well, okay. One was blocked, so I'll just try to move myself back and like hide behind this wall for a bit because I'm pretty damaged. So hopefully this covers me. But as I do so, I'd like to ask Droop to try to roll exactly what I just did and shoot again in the same hole.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
So
but...
Droop gives you a nod as you bark out these orders, and he saw what you did, and he usually mimics everything, and he's kind of got the hang of it. He's going to go ahead and launch at disadvantage, and he actually hits too. And you hear another scream as Droop launches an arrow through this arrow slit, striking whatever's behind it.
How many points of damage was that?
He hit for 7 points of damage.
Okay. So whatever's behind, we don't know if it's dead or not, but it's probably damaged. Alright. Then it's my turn.
Okay, Leading, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I can move here. I'm just gonna move. Right, yeah. Go ahead and move up to here. And as I'm moving, I want to shout, "Get up to the walls!" as I'm running. So I charge forward and I look back at everyone and I say, "Get to the walls!" as I run forward.
Yeah, you easily make it down these steps, and then you come to rest at another set of stairways leading deeper down.
Actually, hold on a second. If I was to spend my, I can run. What's the movement speed?
Yeah,
for a
you
run?
can use your action.
Yeah, I want to do that.
So to double your movement.
So I get to go another 30. Let's see, I was here, so
You want to go way down there?
absolutely want to go way down there. There's got to be a way to get into where they are.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 45 feet if I move here.
Or there's more waiting.
Right.
Well, I mean, you guys are standing at arrow slits, probably.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, kitty, 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 kitty.
Kitty.
And that would be 60 feet.
Okay.
And right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and... There we go. I'm going to end my turn.
All right, Alar, you're up.
Craig?
Yeah,
It's your
sorry.
turn.
Someone just told me that they hope I get cancer and die. So I had to manage that situation. How high off the ground are these arrow slits?
Probably about 10 foot. They're elevated above you, but you could probably, it was enough for you to reach your shield up and press up against.
So I'm just gonna tell everybody to get up, and everybody's up against the wall, right?
Well, it's where
Where's
Sora's
Sora?
behind you.
Oh, just crawl underneath them, right? Because they won't have an angle on me, because they're flat against the wall, right?
Yeah, they're flat against the wall.
So yeah, I'm just gonna drop on my belly and kind of right
Okay.
on down. What is that? If I'm prone, it's 15 feet, right? Movement.
Yeah, if you wanted to crawl, half your movement.
So I'm here now. The end of my turn.
Okay. Top of the round. You see a axe come through this first arrow slit, and cut through, like, you see a blade of an axe smash through the vines that Avalon created, and then now that is open. The second arrow slit. Let's see here. They're just gonna. Nothing happens out of that one.
Can't shoot at me. I'm hidden by the wall.
Yeah. Well, Droop was kind of hanging out there a little bit, but he's good. He's good. Nothing to worry about there. You do hear, Leadon, you hear a bowstring start to be pulled again. As an arrow, that's a 23.
That hits.
Comes from this location here, striking you, doing 8 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, that brings us to Avalon.
I am considering well, they're not big enough for me to go into if I were to turn into something a big animal. They're like small, right?
Yeah, it's probably 3 foot by 2 foot, or 3 foot by 3 by 2. I mean, it's enough to put. You can see the arrow stick through. It's enough to put a hand through, or the blade of an axe through. I mean, so it's a little bit bigger than a shoebox. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little slit.
Can I thorn whip into it? Or actually, I have another one. Let me. Hang on, what's the name of it? It's like spike growth. Can I put spike growth into the hole?
Sure. Do whatever you want. This is D&D.
Right. Okay. Well, it's a 20-foot radius centered at a point, so I can like put it into there, and 20 feet inside the hole will become. Well, does that damage anybody, or does it just make it difficult for them to move?
I don't know.
I think it just makes it difficult for them to actually.
Spike growth. It sounds like it would do damage. Go ahead and click on it and see what it does.
Well, I have to put it into I didn't change my spells in my thing. So I'd have to look it up. Hang on.
Well, if you didn't have it prepared, then you would. If you didn't change it out, then
Okay.
you can do that on the next long rest.
All right. I didn't even mess with my steps. Okay, well then I'm gonna thorn whip into the hole.
Okay. Go ahead, and there's going to be a disadvantage.
I gotta get back over to.
So go ahead and cast your thorn whip.
I was on the wrong page. I gotta get back over. Oh man.
Yeah. It doesn't even make it through. You cast it out, and it ends up. Number one, from the position you're standing, it would be really, really hard. You'd have to actually line up on it. So it hits near the hole, but does not go inside. Did you want to move?
Not yet.
Sora, you're up.
If following the example of like Alar, when he crawled, does that mean that the arrows can't hit him if he's on his stomach, or is that like?
Nobody shot at him yet, but you're It
Yeah, because how high are the holes from the ground? Like they're
About
about
10
this big, but
about 10 foot.
from the ground.
Mm-hmm. It'd be
Okay.
just above your head, about 4 feet above your head. You know, arm's length. You could reach up and grab it, but it's above your head.
Yeah, that means they can probably see me.
They would
They're
probably
high.
be able to see you. I mean,
Yeah, even if I'm crawling, they'll for sure see me.
it may be hard to hit with an arrow, but you don't know what else they have.
Okay. I'm gonna try to run down the way, kind of like Liam just ran down there. So, it's gonna run down.
You have double movement if you want to burn your action and your movement. You can dash.
Well, how much movement do I get if I don't want to dash?
Your normal movement, whatever your speed says, which is probably 30.
Yeah, I think it's 30. So
And if you wanted to dash, you had 60.
how far is leading down? Jesus, fucking far. No, I'm just gonna try to. I'm just gonna use 30, and I'm gonna use an action. I think 30 gets me about to where Alar is right now, right?
Well, you were here, right?
Yeah,
So let's
I
figure
was
it
like
out.
here.
So you were right in front of Droop. So to
Yeah.
get where you're at right now, that would be 15.
Yeah, so I'll get down the stairs.
Another 15. So you would be right here.
Okay, so look, I'll go down there. I guess there was a slit, you said, if I recall.
There is one directly in front of you. And then
Fuck.
there is one here. And there is one here.
Yeah, this is like the worst place for me to be at. God damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna use my action. I'm just gonna dash down.
Okay. You got another 30 of movement.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna
So
run
that can
down.
bring you to right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna run down here.
Any of these 3 spaces.
Yeah.
Cool.
Run down here, and I'm gonna ask Droop to follow me.
Sure. Actually, okay. That's your turn. Leading.
All right. I'm going to look back at Sora and motion at the wall right in front of me. And I'm just going to move. This is right up here. I'm assuming there's a door.
Can you see past that? Let me see.
I cannot see past it. It is blocked.
Okay, yeah, there's a door right there.
All right. Well, it's just a death trap if we stay here. Okay. You know what? I'm going to open the door.
Okay, that's going to be your action to do so.
Yep.
Lighting. You burst open the door, and what you see is this large chasm that goes down. It's the first thing that catches your eye. And you see this roped bridge that spans the chasm and leads over to the other side. I don't know how far you can see.
I can see not, 5, 10, 15, 20. No, I cannot see up there. I can see to here.
Okay, so yeah, you see this rope bridge, and then you see to your left that and right that the tunnel continues to there basically a pathway on the right and a pathway on the left.
Yeah. Okay. Well, from where I am, I'm just gonna move, I guess, my last 5 feet and just step in.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Give me 1 second, guys. All right. That brings us. That was lead-in. Okay. What is this?
Me. Right?
No,
Fine.
not yet. 'Cause we got new friends. Sora, you
Told
hear the tightening of a bowstring
Oh shit.
as an arrow looses, flies just over your head, basically in between you and Droop, and goes down in the hallway towards Leiden. Good. Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
15. Okay, yeah. You notice that the arrow came over from this direction, and you look up and you actually see another slit here.
Okay, so there's two of them in front of me. Jesus, okay.
All right, Alar, now your turn.
All right. So when Leiden was running through this room, an arrow was shot at him. And an arrow was shot at Sora.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Okay.
Don't forget, you can spend an action to move 60 feet.
Yeah.
But
Sora's about to die.
I get hit twice and I die. It's like I said.
So I'm gonna move here. And well, I'm gonna move here. Do I see an arrow slit?
Give me perception. You see two arrow slits. One here, and then the doorway we're leading is standing right here. There's not one there, but there's a doorway there with steps leading down. But there's two arrow slits on each side.
Okay. Then I'm going to. How big is Sora? Are you like a big?
She's
woman?
she's human size. I mean, she's not your typical dragonborn. She's human size,
Okay.
but covered with scales. So
Then
she's.
I'm going
normal
to. I'm going to cast Lay on Hands.
Okay.
And heal her for. How many hit points do you miss?
Missing 8.
8. Heal her for 8. And then I am going to take my shield and kind of cover her and block with my body from that arrow slit down below.
Okay.
So like with my body and my shield, kind of like.
Sure. You're gonna stand in front of her.
Yeah,
Let me
basically.
just put you right here then.
All right.
That way I don't forget.
All right. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Two of these individuals are going to hold actions that you can't see, so they're going to hold. I'm just letting you know there's two two entities that are holding their action. Actually, 3 are going to hold. So, all 3 are going to hold their action. That brings us to Sora.
Sora?
Evelyn.
Oh, I'm sorry, Avalon.
Okay. I think I'm going to turn into a bear, and I'm going to reach into the hole with my massive claws and just grab and for stuff, for things.
Do bear things.
Just yeah.
All right, so you turn into a bear first.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm a bear first, and then what does that count as?
Bonus action.
Bonus, okay. So then I'm gonna go to this first, which is like right here, right?
It'll be right there. And as that happens, these other two are holding
Well,
their action.
can I like reach like from the side, like reach in?
Sure,
So,
but
like I'm
you're
not
now,
standing in front of it. Like
yeah,
right,
I'm going to let you happen, but they were holding their action, so they actually get to go first. So as you move down to do that, that basically procs them holding their action. Arrows fly. The first one's a 16. What's your AC on the bear?
11.
So that hits. That's 9 points of damage. The second one flies, and that's a natural 20, and that is 13 points of damage.
Okay, so what was the first amount?
The first amount was 9,
9 plus 3. Okay,
and the other one was 13.
that's 21 points, right?
So as these two arrows, as you transform the bear and you start rushing the arrow slit, and immediately when you come into view, two arrows loose and slam into the side of your body, and you take what was it? A lot. 13 plus
21
9.
points. That's
22.
no wait, 22. Okay, so
22 points of damage.
I have 12 left on this.
Okay.
As a bear.
Now go ahead and make your attack at disadvantage because you're reaching. You can't really see. You're just reaching.
I'm pretty tall. I'm big. I'm big.
Yeah, but you're also reaching through an arrow slit where the orc can easily take a step back.
Right. And I am
Right.
going for the honey. All right. So
There you go, Brad.
So go ahead and roll a disadvantage. And that's a miss, and you're not going to be able to stick your head in there and bite, but you could reach your claw through.
Can I do my claw again? It's a multi-attack.
Well,
Bear makes 2 attacks.
right,
Oh wait, one with his bite and one with his claw.
Yeah, so you just did 2, and we'll count it. That's both 11s on each, so no, you do not hit. Did you want to move any more? You still have some more movement left.
Yeah, I think I might take a step back again. Back. Here.
Okay.
Here.
All right.
Well, if I go down, it's gonna quit making faces at me.
No, it's you play.
Him. I know. I'm just talking about.
You just listen. After this is over with, just go over and smack him upside the head.
I will.
Please
I give
don't.
you permission. All right. So I still have one holding their action. That brings us to Sora.
All right. Let me think. I'm gonna run into the room, where Leiden is.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can get in there, without necessarily spending my action. If I
Let's see.
recall. I think I can. Pretty sure I can.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can get right there.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk right in there.
Okay.
As I get in there, I'm gonna cast Blade Ward on Alar.
Okay. As soon as you move, an arrow looses from the north.
We can't hear you, buddy.
Sorry. Carry on, Andy. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. The arrow looses. This is the last one that was holding this action, and is going to strike out at you, and that's a 21. That hits for 4 points of damage. As you're sprinting towards this room, you take an arrow to the knee. 4 points of damage. And you are now right here.
Lord.
Fucking fuck. Yeah, it's annoying.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, Dungeon Master!
I exist to ruin lives.
Don't you have like an AC staff?
Yeah, what the heck is it? Have you not used that yet?
Well, every time it's like, I think it's like, I could use the shield, but I feel like if I don't see it coming, like I can't see these fuckers. They're like hitting my
it's a
wall.
reaction. So you could no, that's a legit thing. You can start using that.
Well, fuck. Okay, I will next time.
It wouldn't have dropped enough for this time, no.
No.
But the
Yeah,
other
the
time,
other time
yes.
totally would have.
So, but remember to do that
Next time.
to use it.
Okay. But I will still cast Blade Ward on Alar while he's there.
What does Blade Ward protect against?
Piercing, like any type of bludgeoning. Yeah, resistance.
And
Not immunity, so
arrows,
it's basically
arrows
half
are
the
piercing,
damage.
correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just making sure it's worth it.
Yeah. So it's.
I can cast it as much as I want, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Resistance is half damage.
All right.
How long does it last?
I tell you that. Yeah.
Okay. You now have. Yeah. So you look back at Alar. You cast this spell. Now any piercing damage you take will be halved, Alar, for the rest of the round. What about Droop?
Well, can Droop follow me, or does he have to roll as well, or is he get attacked on the way?
Nope. He can follow you.
Okay, Droop is with me. And I don't think he can fire in one of the holes, can he? Like from where he is now, I don't think he can really see. So.
All right, that completes your turn. Let me see here. Okay. Next up is our other player, and he is going to shoot an arrow at Alar. And that's a 21 to hit.
Well, that hits.
You take 4 points. Dude, listen, man. Listen, this is what happens when you throw me off my game and you throw me into shit that I wasn't ready for. I bring the pain. You
It's
take 4
coming.
points of damage, Alar.
Take how many?
That's the half. That's with the blade ward.
4 points. It was 8 points of damage, reduced to 4.
Okay.
Did 4 points of damage.
All right.
That brings us to Leiden.
All right. I'm going to move here.
Okay.
Oh. And I'm going to throw my rapier at that bastard.
All right.
No, I don't. I have my rapier out in my hand, so I guess I can't exactly draw my bow as I'm running in this case.
Sure you can.
You're the best DM.
No, you can switch your weapons. I'm not gonna. That's a free action.
Sweet. Well, I am epic Legolas style, sheathing my rapier and my short sword as I run, rounding the corner with my long bow drawn. I knock an arrow and loose it at this bastard.
Okay.
Yes, and you actually did not roll a 1. Thank God.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I haven't seen my roll yet. Hold on. Oh
Fine.
my God, that's what's up.
11 points of damage as
Hold on.
this.
Can I get sneak attack on that?
Yes, you can get sneak attack. No. We'll say he's surprised. He's looking through this. He's shooting at Alar, so you snuck up behind him. Go ahead and add your sneak attack damage.
You're a benevolent dictator.
16 points. That's all it takes, man. You loose this arrow, flies down the hallway, striking this thing in the head, and it just falls over dead.
That wall's safe.
I'm still stuck way back here.
All right. Something?
What's that?
Ah, fuck. What's coming my way? You just know it. God damn it.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Sora, give me a perception check.
Yep.
As you take cover, just on the insides of this now open doorway, you hear the tightening of rope and swaying of rope. As you look up, you see 2 orcs charging across this rope bridge. As they do, they loose javelins towards you. The first one.
I'm gonna shield.
Well, hold on.
Fuck it, shield me.
It actually hits the side of the wall and bounces in the cavern. The
Okay.
next one is thrown, and that's a 9. And that one was actually aimed for Droop, but just falls at his feet, and he looks at you like with big wide eyes. Right, that ends their turn, and we are back at the top of the round.
Ooh,
and
what
I
about me?
have. Oh no, I'm sorry, Alar, you're up. You're
Yeah.
up.
All right.
Sorry, buddy.
I'm going to use. I'm going to sprint
Okay.
and stand at the end of this bridge, blocking the path.
Okay. And that uses up your since you dashed it. Used
Yeah.
up all of it.
The grid doesn't
Yes,
align, but I'm
That's
blocking
fine.
the path.
That's fine.
Okay.
We got you.
But my feet are still on the solid ground. I'm not on the bridge.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. 3 creatures are going to hold their action. Avalon, you're up.
There's no way for me to. Can I just drop my bear form and then stay up against the wall underneath and scoot down?
Quick question.
Let me explain something to you real quick. Okay, so being new to D&D, once your bear form gets depleted,
That's the only
Right.
time I can drop it.
no,
No.
you can. But
Oh, I
once
keep
it goes
full health.
to 0, you take your natural form with your full set of hit points.
Right. So I might as well
So,
keep my hit points. That's, yeah.
Ducking down like Alar did may or may not protect you. Okay,
Okay.
so just remember that.
Then
You can
I
do
will stay a bear. And can I leap? Like, I have 40 feet of speed as a bear.
40
That means-
feet of speed. That means you can dash, which would give you 80. So looking
Okay.
from where you're at now, you could move all the way. I mean, you could move right to everybody down here in a single turn. I mean, you could literally come down.
All right,
here with Sora.
I'm gonna stay a bear and do that then.
Okay. So this is what's going to happen as when you sprint. As you're running down this pathway, we'll put you right over here by Sora and the rest of them. What's going to happen is there's going to be 3 arrows that are launched towards you. So the first one, that's an 8, which misses.
Misses. Yeah.
The second one strikes. That's an 18 that hits. It's 8 points of damage. So you have 4 hit points left in your bear form because you said you had 12 left.
Mm-hmm.
As you round the corner with the third one launches, that's an 18 that also hits. That's 9 points of damage. So you end up dropping bear form. You had 4 left, so you take 5 points of damage in your regular form.
Okay, that leaves me at 22 hit points.
And there you go. And then bear form is now dropped. But now you're with everybody.
Yes.
And they expended all their turns. Very good job. All right, that brings us. So these guys are dead. That brings us to Sora.
Okay, I can see the 2 orcs through like the opening of the door, right? Like I can see a clear shot of them.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on the first one that's coming towards Alar.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. Chill.
Oh, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage on it.
Does Chill Touch freeze them like
No, it's necrotic
solid?
damage. It makes their like flesh rot. You hit him. It doesn't really affect him the way you thought it would be. You can see part of the side of his face turn like a dark gray and start to actually rot away. But under his fury and stuff, that's hard. He hardly notices it. Takes
God
1
damn
point.
it. Okay, and I'm gonna gesture a Droop and tell him to fire his arrow at the same orc.
Okay. And Droop complies wholeheartedly as he notches an arrow and looses. But it sails wide and falls off into this giant chasm.
So I'm gonna stay hidden behind the doors. So I think they're kind of protecting me. So I'm just gonna stay in like the entryway.
Okay. And while Leden's gone real quick, I'm going to go use the restroom real quick.
Sounds
Same.
good.
Take a quick break. We got like so
Cool.
real quick. What do you guys think of this dungeon? Pretty fun, huh?
Fun and stressful. Goddamn arrows.
Puppy.
No!
Oh,
Let's see.
So people
Hey,
aren't
oh, hey.
noticing, but the dog is actually playing with us.
Yeah, the dog is MVP. He's the one that's actually controlling Droop. We got some new guys in the stream, and I want to thank you guys for checking it out. Pretty awesome.
Thanks for
Yep.
coming in, guys. Appreciate it.
If you like what you see, give us a follow. With the summer, it's been a little hard to get everybody together, but we like to do it twice a week. So we're looking at Tuesdays and Thursdays. That actually has to be updated. We're having to adjust our schedule. But if you like what you see, go ahead and follow us. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll get back because we're going to be going here for the next 30 minutes and see how far these guys can get through the dungeon. So again, this is kind of off of our normal campaign because we're down one player and we didn't want them to miss any of the storyline. So we're doing a little one-shot tonight, a little dungeon crawl. See if I can kill these guys. But thanks for stopping in, guys. Sweet. Okay. Thanks for the quick break, guys. Let's get rolling. Leadin, you're up.
All right. I am going to, let me see. Excellent. Okay. I'm turning on a dime after watching this orc die a gruesome death as my arrow plunged into him. I'm going to sprint back towards the rest of our party.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Was this? Let me make sure I'm moving the right amount. I'm sorry. 30. There we go. All right. I'm going to move here and turn and unleash an arrow at the pink orc on the bridge.
All right.
If I can, there we go.
Korg, thanks for the follow, guy. We really appreciate it. Yeah, dude, and you are terrible tonight, and you lose the arrow, and you have no clue where it even went. It, literally, as you're running, trying to be Legolas, right? And after executing this other orc, staring through the arrow slit, you turn on your dime, and you run and launch the arrow, and it actually slips from your finger. It looses and flies somewhere in this chasm. You have no clue. Never to be seen again. Good job.
And I'm reminded I am but a young adventurer.
All
Not-
right.
Not yet, Legolas.
Yeah, not quite Legolas. So this orc is going to move up, followed by this one. He's going to attack Alar. Yeah, you literally are Will Wheaton tonight. He's going to pull his great axe out, and he's going to swing at you, Alar, and that's an 8. You lift your shield. Sparks fly as they make contact. You hear the grunt. You feel the impact from the blow, but no damage is done. Your shield absorbed the axe blow. That brings us to you.
To me?
Yeah, to you.
All right. How sturdy is this bridge?
It is a rope bridge, my friend.
What is it, like a new sturdy rope bridge, or is it pretty old and kind of?
Old. It's older. This place has been established, like we said, 1,000 years ago. There's been some repairs to it, but it's pretty old.
Okay.
Don't cut the bridge!
It's up to you, dude.
Get a twofer.
I can see where you're going with this. Do not cut the bridge, Alar, for all that is good.
We can see what happens.
How high are the railings on this rope bridge? Or are they pretty low? Is it pretty much just like a flat bridge?
It's not a flat bridge. No, there's rope that's strung along the sides. It's about waist high, and they're, waist high. Your typical rope bridge that you see. So probably about 3 foot high. There's rope on each side with wood planks on the bottom. So right about almost hand level, like railing level. There's ropes that's strung across from each post on each side.
Okay.
Contemplating it.
Are the orcs standing square towards me, or are their feet kind of like separated and like are their feet in parallel, or are they kind of like diagonal?
Are they
They're
wearing
diagonal.
sandals?
They're diagonal. Like they understand that this thing sways back and forth a bit, and they're swinging. The one was swinging an axe, so like they have almost like a fighting stance. So they're not standing.
Both feet
foot to
are
foot.
not on the same board of this bridge.
Correct.
Oh,
Correct.
that's unfortunate. Okay. Then I am going to attack Pink.
Yeah. Pussy.
Well,
Wow!
I'm just
Shots
picking.
fired.
I'm just picking, dude. You can attack Pink.
actually, no. I'm not going to attack
oh,
Pink.
No,
Jesus Christ.
don't answer
Really?
the Dungeon Master. Do not get taunted.
I'm not going to destroy both of the hand railings.
What the fuck? What difference does it make?
Because if you only destroy one, the bridge
Oh my
tilts and they
God.
both fall down, and then we can just repair it, right?
We can't repair shit.
Why not? I got rope.
And I've got Druidcraft, so I can use vines to.
We got
In the
motherfucking
cave?
vines.
We got vines.
That's
Do it
up
for
to
the
the
vine.
Dungeon Master, and he's feeling feisty. Just saying.
Oh man.
What are you gonna do?
I think that's a
I
smart
mean,
idea.
I could also light the bridge on fire.
Okay,
I'm kidding. I'm just gonna attack him with my sword. Talon.
Okay, go ahead.
Your new
That's a
man,
hit.
Andy.
Go ahead and roll damage. Nice.
Wow.
You swing Talon, bypassing this orc's guard. Holding this great axe. The blade bites deep into its shoulder. 7 points of damage. It howls out in pain as you meet flesh with steel. Swiggly swoot. I'm here for the looty.
Yeah, that is the end of my turn.
That's the end of your turn. Okay, good. That brings us to the top of the round with Avalon, who has now rejoined the rest of the party after taking a few arrows in bear form. Welcome back. What would you like to do?
I'm going to Thorn Whip. Pink. Do I need to move around them here so I can get a better?
You'd probably want to move. Yeah, there. You could probably do it right from there and get an angle on them.
All right. I'm gonna whip him real good. 12 hit.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Well, okay then.
Nope, you miss. You cast out the Thorn Whip. It actually, when it reaches out to grab, it kind of grabs the rope bridge and tangles around that for a moment and then releases. Did you want to move any more?
No, I think I'm gonna stay right here. That way I
Okay.
kind of can protect Sora a little bit.
Yeah, I do need it. I'm glass cannon.
Yes, you do. Speaking of Sora, it's your turn now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna loosen an arrow with my light crossbow at Mr. Pink over there.
Okay.
Mr. Pink.
It's like
And
Reservoir Dogs.
Obviously, it doesn't work because I've been rolling shit all night.
Yep, you missed terribly. I think your bolt found Leiden's arrow somewhere at the bottom of the castle.
Alright.
All right. Did you want to move?
Well, I'm not gonna move, but can Droop roll for a shot as well?
Yeah, Droop can shoot. You want him to shoot a pink?
Shoot a pink.
All right. Droop
Go,
looks up at you and
Droop.
smiles with his big toothy maw as he goes ahead and looses an arrow. And he is a natural 20. And he does 7 points of damage, exactly what he
Mother.
needs. Yeah.
You gotta
Thank
be
God
kidding
you got
me.
this little pet goblin with you.
Seriously, Carrie.
For real.
I lie.
Alar, you as you're swinging the sword, engaged with this, you see this arrow just sink into this orc's neck right in front of you. Eyes roll back in the head and it actually falls off the bridge down in the chasm, out of sight.
As he's falling off of the bridge, does this make the bridge in any way like rock at all?
Yeah, sure, probably.
Thus putting yellow at a disadvantage.
No,
Like,
no, he
bringing
steadies
off
himself
his-
pretty.
No,
he
oh,
steadies
okay.
himself pretty
All right.
well. I rolled for it.
Okay.
You're reaching, bro. You're reaching.
Trying to survive.
My goblin does more damage than me.
You should cast more spells.
All right,
Sure.
Leiden, you are being attacked by Orange, who's rounded the corner, and that is a 22.
What a motherfucker.
Around the corner, you look up just in time to see these orcs come around the corner, and that you just see a javelin as it comes and strikes you in the left shoulder, and you're kind of rocked back a bit. You take 4 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. Dirty bastard.
Let's see. That's going to conclude their turn, and then brings us to you, Leiden. You're up.
All right. Well, if he's gonna be a, I'm gonna again throw my bow over my shoulder and curse at it as I charge forward, and I'm going to strike out at Orange with my rapier and my short sword
Okay.
as I attempt to pull another Legolas. Let's see.
Oh, you finally hit.
That's good.
Go ahead and get some damage with the rapier. Okay, and your offhand. Give it to me.
Oh,
That hits as well.
Yeah.
10 points of damage.
All right.
After receiving, getting this javelin stuck in your shoulder, you reach out, pull it, draw both your blades, and you charge down the hallway in a flurry of slashes with both blades. You find your target with both swings, doing 10 points of damage total to the orc that is in front of you. So 10. He's looking pretty hurt at this point.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and use my action surge to get another round. And
Okay.
I'm going to attack again first with my rapier.
That misses.
All right.
But you already spent your bonus action, so it was only the one attack extra.
Oh, is that how
You
that
get
works?
one. Yeah, the action surge just gives the action, not the bonus action.
Well, yeah, but my action is attacking with both, right? Because I'm using 2 weapons.
Don't work like that.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, in Brian's campaign, I play a fighter, elf fighter, and yeah. Fortunately, no. The action surge gives you one action, not the action and the bonus action used to swing with all.
I gotcha. Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and use second wind as well to regain some hit points since I'm hurting.
But you've already used your second wind as a bonus action, which you already used with your offhand attack.
I see. Okay, understood.
No problem. All right, that brings us to Alar.
All right. I'm going to engage yellow.
Okay.
He's gonna throw your ass off the bridge.
You just hit with that, I believe.
Right.
Let me double
No,
check.
he
Let me
ain't.
double check. Yep, 13 is what you needed exactly. You hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
8 points. Yeah. So you swing, catching this orc across the belly in a wide swing, and put a considerable amount of damage on him. He howls out in pain, kind of takes a step back. You immediately see blood start flowing from his abdomen as he readies himself with his axe. And that brings it to his turn, and he's going to swing back at you, Alar, and that's a 17 to hit.
Nope.
You catch the blow from the axe with your shield and deflect it off. You guys are now in just a staring contest on the at the end of this bridge. Yeah, pretty much. That brings us to the top of the round with Avalon.
Let me think. I guess I'm going to move. Alright, so I can see orange from right here. Would I be at disadvantage to do Thorn Whip, or would I be okay to?
In that hallway, yeah, I would say probably disadvantage. But yellow, you would not.
Okay, well, can I, since I'm able to pull them, can I whip it at yellow and try to pull him over the edge of the...
Absolutely.
That's what I'm gonna do. Thorn Whip, cross my fingers. Ugh.
13 just hits.
Yes. Alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna pull him off, but I'm gonna try to...
8. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. You swing out this, as this blade's coming to the axe as he's swinging towards Alar, wraps around his arm, and with a tug, you yank him over the bridge, and he vanishes out of sight. All you do is hear a scream as he falls.
And then I'm gonna step right here, just so I'm out of sight for orange. And I'm done.
Okay. Sora, you're up.
Okay. So I'm gonna step through these doors as in front here, and I see the two orcs that are in front of Leiden. I'm gonna try to cast Hold Person on both of them. I keep failing at that. Hopefully one day I'll do it.
Okay.
So I guess they need to roll for saving. And hopefully it works this time. I've been just failing. All my spells have been failing. That's why I'm just like, I'll just shoot them with arrows.
Yeah, so that's a 13, right? On
Yeah.
Wisdom. That one succeeds. And we got a failure. So
Okay.
blue is held in place, and we'll give him, what do we want to do? Put like a little net on his head, and the other one is fine, unaffected. He shrugs it off.
Okay. So I gesture over to Droop to come near me and to shoot an arrow directly.
Okay, so Droop follows over, and he is going to shoot. You want him to shoot at orange? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, so Droop, where is Droop at? Hold on, I got a million screens open. There we go.
MVP Droop. Got
MVP
this.
Droop, natural 20. I'm not even joking. So Droop launches
Fuck
an arrow and
Fucking
sails
with
it
me.
just past Leden's head, striking this orc right in the chest. Drops over dead. Droop just looks up at you with this big mothy, toothy grin and says "ally," and then like kind of grabs your hand and holds on it like a little kid would. And yeah, he is dead. Good job. All right. That brings us to other guys. That one's held. This one is going to move up and swing its axe at Leiden. And that's a 21 to hit.
That nailed me pretty hard.
You take 12 points of slashing damage as this axe comes down and slams into right in your midsection,
Oof.
biting
Like
through the
Armada.
armor and hitting flesh underneath. You could probably have some broken ribs after that hit.
I would say. Can't hear you, honey.
How many hit points do you have left?
That's for me to cry about and you to wonder.
Okay, well, never mind.
I'm
All
very.
right.
I'm looking very, very, very wounded and losing quite a bit of blood.
Yeah. All right, and that brings us to you, Leiden.
All right, I am going to use. My brain will work. Second wind.
You can use second wind now as your bonus
Yes.
action. Absolutely.
1d10 plus my fighter level.
Yeah, you
All
should
right.
just be able to click it and it'll cast. You should.
Yeah,
There's a place to click it. The ability on your.
I don't actually know if it's an ability. I just hold on. Nope.
Okay,
Well,
just go
we'll
ahead and
ha-
roll the dice.
Yeah, we'll have to work on that one. So let's see. And then it needs to be plus my fighter level, which is 2.
So 11.
11. Rocking it here. So I regain some hit points. All right. There we go. That's better. All right. And then I'm going to attack red.
Okay, go for it. Nice.
Oh.
There it is. All those ones finally added up. Okay, stop right there because you just deleted this fool with a 17 points of damage after taking that heavy blow from the axe. You just literally run that rapier through its throat and then retrieve your blade. He falls over in a pile. He is dead.
All right.
Very nicely done.
And go ahead.
No, go ahead. You already used your bonus action, so did you want to move?
No, I'm gonna hang tight.
Okay. Alar, you're up. I think you're muted. Yep.
I'm going to move past Leiden onto the corpse of red.
Okay.
And I am going to attack blue
Go
with
for it.
Talon.
Find your mark, roll damage. Coming down through the hallway. Yeah, it's not a natural 20. That's 20. But Oh yeah. So go
Makes
ahead and
sense.
roll your attack. Go ahead and roll your attack die one more time.
Okay.
That's right. Thank you, Brian. 17 points of damage. Moving from the bridge, now that those orcs have been dispatched, you move down the hallway and push Leading aside, and with a single swing from Talon, this orc's held still from Sora's spell, you just see wide eyes as your blade meets the neck, decapitating the orc. Dead.
Muted.
All right. It wasn't
Very
really
well
a
done.
contribution. Okay. Let's Is that it? Nothing else? Are we out of combat?
You guys are currently out of combat.
Oh, currently. All right, I see how it is.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
guys are now out of combat.
Okay.
Can we take a long rest?
A long rest in here?
Yeah, I need some spells back.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah,
Well-
let's get into more defensible position first.
Sure.
Maybe we can make our way back up into that.
Let's look around and see. This hallway
Yeah,
down here looks pretty good.
I'm actually going to go ahead and before we do that, let's check the corpses of these orcs and see if there's anything of use.
Between all the slain orcs, you probably find 30 gold between them, and you find 2 small precious stones. Not really sure what type. One is a red in color, more of an oval shape, and then the other one you find is more of a red, and it's kind of elongated, like a rectangle shape. And those probably would be valued together about 40 gold. So a total of 70 gold.
Are you going to
40
write
in
that?
40 in stone, gemstones, and 30 in
Actual gold.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right.
So you're keeping up with it. I don't have to.
Yes, ma'am. I have the ledger.
Cool.
All right. Let's move into this back room right here. It looks closed off and
And I
narrow
can,
hallway.
as long as the DM will let me, I can, if we find a good area, like one of these rooms. Do we find a good one that's like we could get in this room and I could thorn whip and seal us up for the night.
Druidcraft.
Yeah, Druidcraft us. Not the yeah, that's what I meant. Druidcraft us and block it.
Well, what room are you going to?
This one.
This one down south.
That's another.
looks-
It looks better. Does it look better?
I don't know.
Be careful where you're walking, hun.
Sorry, well, I'm not anywhere where y'all are.
We're down south.
Yeah.
Leading, you're the one who's on your own. Just throwing it out there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if we want to do that, then that's fine. But we still need to stand guard if we have that, Andy.
You
I would
guys
like-
can do what you want.
Yes, someone needs
Druidcraft
to-
is like vines and foliage, right? So
It's just to block our immediate like.
That would be out of place in here, correct? It
from
looks
your
like it would be out
surroundings,
of place.
you are inside of a cave system with tiled floor, something that's been dug out and carved by dwarves.
Alright.
So yeah, like a big bush blocking one of the hallways would look out of place.
All right, so let's just have everybody get in the back, and I'll take first watch. I'll ask Leadon if I can borrow the small mirror out of his thieves kit.
Absolutely.
And I will stand just on this corner right here with the mirror around the corner, keeping an eye on it without exposing myself really at all.
I can take second watch, and I'll do the same.
All right. I guess I will take.
And before I go to sleep, I would like to use good berry.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
He said he was gonna do it.
Who said he? Who said what? What?
Dude.
No, it's not a beholder. I'm just messing with you.
Um,
At level 3,
They don't know what
You
that
wanna-
is, but I just shit my pants. Thanks.
yeah, I know. You would have been done in one turn.
I
Okay.
would've- And I would have been dead in half a turn. Are you kidding?
Yeah. It would have been nasty.
What do I roll, a d10?
What is this for? I'm sorry.
Good berry. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
cast
go
it
ahead
before.
and roll a d10. And you go ahead and Druidcraft. So
Am I gonna Druidcraft now? Because they told me not to.
you can.
All right.
What it would do?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, I mean, Alar's over there shaking his
I
head.
feel like it would risk unnecessary exposure.
Well, if you're sitting on the edge.
Sitting on the edge, so there's really no point in it.
All right.
Just
It
a
would
bush.
just. Okay. Just a
Because
bush.
we
My
have
ass.
people who are
That
coming.
bush
to
is gonna
attack us.
shave your ass one day.
It might shave my ass, but if
Shave.
oh well, I mean that's what I heard.
Shave.
Save.
Oh, save, got it. But
I guess you
If,
could shave your ass with one of the thorns. It might. I mean, maybe.
maybe I will. But it would if people are coming to attack us, then all it would do would be hinder you guys getting to the front.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm just gonna use good berry. I got 4. Can I roll it again? How many times do I have left? I think
How many spells slots did you have left?
At level 3, how many do I get? I think it was 6.
What level are you? And what's your wisdom?
Level 3, my wisdom is 18. Level 4.
What's your
4.
Okay. Yeah. You can. I'm not sure how many spells you had left.
Well, my cantrips I can cast as many as I want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've only casted. Yeah, I've only used my. Hang on.
We'll say.
I've only used Thunder Wave. That's the only thing I've used.
Okay.
So.
And 5
yes.
more. You can do it 5 times. So
Okay,
you can
1,
roll
2,
good berry.
3, 4, 5.
Just a shit ton of berries.
Well, that's good though because we're getting our asses kicked. So.
Right.
Alright.
So
Alright,
I'm gonna let you add all those up
Yeah,
and
let me get my.
stick those in your pocket. All right. So you guys are gonna bed down for the night, and who's taking first? What watch order are you guys gonna do?
Alar, then me.
Okay, Alar, you, Alar, Sora, then who?
I'll go next.
And then Leiden. All right, let's see what happens during the night. Alar, your watch goes smooth. Nothing happens throughout the night. You go ahead and wake up Sora for her shift. Sora, you and Drew spend the night, or your watch, eating some apples, hanging out, telling him how good of a job he did, basically saving your guys' asses. And, but that's about all that happens. Uneventful. Avalon, your watch uninterrupted. Not much goes on. And Leiden. Your night is quiet.
Yay.
So you guys awaken from a full night's rest. Spell slots are back. You recover your hit die, Alar, that you spent on your short rest. You have all your spell slots back and full health.
Most excellent.
What are these 2 S's?
I think that meant stairs or something. I don't even know, dude. Like I said, this was last minute that I ran this. Let me see. The room was.
It's not a big deal. It's just
No, it's a secret. It's a secret door that we aren't supposed to be able to see unless we search for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
a big ass S on it. That's pretty sneaky.
Because it's that's
Like,
probably
it's
yeah.
like
That's
an
probably what it
obvious
is.
hidden door. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
I called
a lot of this. Usually, I go through the map. And I look at this stuff and preview it. Sometimes I didn't have time to do that since we decided to do
I
this
gotcha.
like within 2 hours, and I go ahead and I put stuff on the DM layer where only I can see. So Yeah, that's what happened with that. So that was secret doors to those.
Well, what the
Yeah,
fuck was that?
he
I
totally
just
pulled
clicked on
this
some.
pulled this out of his
is that-
butt.
Cool.
Oh, that's
All
a
right.
beam. Okay.
So, guys,
So do we want to cross the bridge or do we want to
Negative.
see what's up north? Oh, okay.
yes, let's go up there.
All right,
I don't want to go over the rope bridge yet.
let's go. Let's go up.
Where's
Brian,
my-
how late can you go tonight, Brian? It's pretty close for you to stop, huh?
We don't have to stream it if everyone else wants to keep going.
But I like streaming.
We got a lot of people in here. I think it's like one of the most we ever had, and they're all talking and having a good time.
All right.
So it's up to Brian. You just let me know, dude, when you can shut it down because I usually don't sleep at night. So okay, as you guys are moving this, you move down into on this other floor, following the stairwell. Let's see, at least half far. You enter this room, and what you see is archer stations. You see like racks and racks of arrows, just like lined along the hallway, where you can see these. Now you can see where these arrow slits were at that gave you a bunch of issues. Here, and here. There's some bows laying on the ground in case you guys would assume if one of them broke that these orcs would easily be able to grab another one and keep. You see now that when I gave you the brief description here, how this was heavily fortified area, and to get past this was a pretty extreme challenge, even for seasoned veterans like yourself. The arrow room moves down to another small hallway, to a small room that appears to come to a dead end.
Okay.
Oh, investigator perception.
So
like
What
What are you trying to do?
I'd like to investigate to see if there's a hidden door somewhere in.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. Whoever wants to do that.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yes, you will.
Were you assisting?
Sure, I will assist.
I will assist as well.
Okay.
All the assists.
Go ahead. Yeah, roll. Leading.
Yes, coming. Oh yeah. Right?
Pretty
Right.
much with this guy. Yeah. So searching on the wall, you see a stone that's discolored, not quite like the stone the rest of the cave is made of.
The rogue is coming into use now.
Apparently so.
I would like to press the stone with a supple pressing motion.
As you supplely touch the stone, and you're trying to push it in,
Yes, I would like to push the stone.
nothing happens.
I
There's
would
no
like
give.
to gently pull the stone down.
Pulling down on the stone, nothing happens.
Can I pull the stone out?
Stone does not give way.
Can I
Can you try to
investigate
follow
the stone? Can I? If I can just investigate the stone, will I find something?
I'm gonna take my short sword and hit the pommel of my short sword against the stone.
There is a loud thud that reverberates through the room. Nothing happens.
So wait. So there is.
So you've pushed, pulled, and tried to press it down.
So
Well, Evelyn's over here mocking me the entire time, just like I would gently move the stone in a counterclockwise direction.
As that happens, the door lifts open.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
I will take the first step through the door. wherever the
Okay.
door is.
And as you do so,
There's
roll
no-
an athletics check. I'm just kidding.
This appears to be a dead end.
You come in and to another hallway, stairwells leading just a bit down, and then another dead end.
There's gotta be another door, guys. There's no way that this ends here.
An additional investigation check is necessary.
Whoa,
Yes.
I'm getting a little too up close and personal with you there, Alar.
Okay.
Well, we get it. We get advantage. Oh, it doesn't matter. They rolled ridiculous. Okay.
Looking around.
All right, Sora, you see a similar colored stone in the hallway up near where actually Leiden is standing.
Okay.
Well, before you touch anything, with this investigation check, I'm looking at the walls, the floor. Do I see any like residue or anything that might indicate that this is like booby trapped or anything like that? This like room that we're in now is booby trapped.
Are you sure you didn't roll a rogue?
You can look.
No,
I
I'm
can
just
look.
kidding.
I got eyeballs.
I'm giving him crap. Come on.
No, you with your did you roll investigate?
19.
19? No, you don't have anything. You don't see anything that strikes you as different or unnatural about the room.
So I'm gonna go about the same motion and try to press, pull, rotate, and just move the stone in order to open that door.
Okay. You press, pull, and then the rotate works again, and the door opens up. And so are you the one that's wanting to open it, or who's opening the door?
Well, does the door open automatically, or do I have to?
The last one did.
Okay, so I guess I'm opening the door.
So I'm going to move you back a little bit, Leiden.
Mm-hmm.
Here, and then just because it's single file, and you guys can move through each other's space, but not occupy the same. Let me. Does this look good to everybody?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Don't trust me with me in front, guys. It's a bad idea.
you're good. Maybe.
Shit.
Aren't you glad you took the lead?
As you open this door,
Of course.
you see 4 orcs and one that's slightly larger. They all stand at the ready. Something must have alerted them to your presence. Maybe the bashing a pommel on a stone wall reverberating through the room. As you open the door, a hail of javelins fly into the doorway.
I know I can shield that shit, right? I have
You can
shield.
shield one time as a reaction.
Fuck. I'm so dead, guys.
Wait.
Last.
Last round. Yeah, for one.
Am I
one
able
round.
to take my shield and...
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Can't do shit, Sherlock. I'm super dead. Oh.
All right, javelin time.
Da-da-da-da.
That's an 8. Woo. Oh, that's a natural 20. You take 10 points of damage, Sora, as a javelin from the second
But
the second one thrown.
I can't shield that.
Not on a natural 20.
Okay.
Damn.
That's a 22. What's your AC?
15.
That
15.
Shield won't help you there. So that's 16 points of damage. And the last one,
I'm dead. Alright.
a 9, which misses. So you take a
Rip.
total of 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And then you see... Guys.
You're not dead yet, darling. Calm down. It'll be
I've
okay.
got good berries.
You see this larger orc jump on top of these crates, or move forward. He jumps up on these crates and looks at you and smiles. You all fucked up. All right, I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Is it even worth it for me to roll at this point?
Oh, hold on. I gotta get the thing up. Stop.
Oh, Oh, we had a 22 and we had a 20 on initiative.
I'll keep it. I'll keep it.
Okay.
Stop rolling.
Stop
No,
rolling.
no, it's there.
Okay.
You're muted, Craig.
All right.
There we go. I was saying you could unroll that first one because I went too early. So.
No, I got the 17. Okay, cool.
All right.
You lucky son of a bitch.
All right. I wasn't gonna cheat you guys. Okay, let me roll for my friends here.
Oh my god.
Let me mark them up so we don't get confused. Let me see if I can kill one of you guys. So,
Whew, I'm getting chills. Look at that. I'm getting goosebumps.
jeez, that's shitty ass rolls.
Finally.
Fucking good.
And let's see about my friend in the center. That one's good.
Yeah, Theron's like, and as you step into the room, you step on this pebble, and the pebble rolls a 20, and it trips you, and you fall and break your leg.
All right, Avalon, you're up.
Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do. Yeah. Sora, how many? I'm just gonna toss.
Craig, you were
Like-
muted again.
I'm muted. I'm muted.
No,
Craig.
Craig was muted.
Okay.
I was just laughing. I didn't say anything.
I am going to holler at Sora and toss her some good berries.
Yeah, I need like all the good berries.
You're gonna throw the good berries?
Well, can I reach around?
She's 20 feet in front of you.
She's
Not 20 feet. No, she's not.
15
10 feet in front of you.
She's 10 feet in front of. Oh wait, I'm way back here, man.
Yeah.
Well, can I pass them through the guys?
Yeah,
That's
go.
not-
Go
either-
gadget
Let's relay it.
on.
All right. Well then, I'm sorry, I can't help you right now.
How many hit points do you have, Sora?
Oh, I have 15. I'm dead.
Oh, good to know. So you're unconscious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, unconscious. All right.
Okay. Well
So
then,
you would have
I'm
to
gonna.
move up to. You'd have to move up to her and then use your action to feed her berries to get her back on her feet.
Well.
I didn't
okay.
realize I killed you
It's
Yeah.
all good.
or knocked you out.
Okay. Well then, I can cure her wounds from here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a touch spell.
Touch spell.
Can I move the guys out of my way and get beside her?
You can move. You can move through them, but you would. You can't occupy the space, so you can move through. So you can move right here and do it,
Right.
and then use some of your movement. Then you can
to
use
move
some
back.
to move back. Yeah. So let's see. What your movement is 30.
Mm-hmm.
So it's we'll go
5, 10,
15,
20.
15 up, and then 15 back. You can do that.
All right. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move up. I'm going to cure her wounds. I'm gonna go ahead and just maybe do it as a level 2 spell. Yeah, just to see if I can heal her all the way up. Level 2, 10. 15. Okay.
15
Oh.
points. There you go, Sora.
All right.
And I'm going
back up.
to back up. So I just gave her full health. Woo.
Yep, you sure did.
Very good. Sora, speaking of which, revived. You're at half movement because you were currently on the ground, so you're gonna need to move. You're gonna have to use half your movement to stand up, but you could get here if you wanted with your movement. Why is that not? Oh, you could move right about here because you had to take half your movement to stand up.
Okay. It's my turn now, right? So.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast. I want to cast Chill Touch on the big dude in the center before moving back.
Okay. You can do that. Let me see. This guy's a little bit different. That misses.
Okay, I tried. But I'm gonna move back in the back of everybody here.
Okay.
Right there.
Yep.
I don't know if Droop can move a little bit ahead and have clear line of sight for anyone that he could shoot an arrow at.
We'll do it at a disadvantage because he's shooting.
From pretty far? Okay.
Well, not who you want to target.
Center. Big
The
dude.
center guy, the big guy. You can
Yeah.
shoot at him, and the fact that it's going to be a disadvantage because he's shooting like past
Past the
3 other
people.
people and not hitting them. Correct. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and get Droop up here, and he's going to notch an arrow in a short bow. As he looses the arrow, it hits. It hits this big hulking orc, and does 8 points of damage. Doing so, he looks a bit stunned, being struck with this arrow. He reaches up and grabs it out of his shoulder, throws it to the ground, and just lets out this roar. That brings us to Alar.
I step forward.
Okay.
If I'm here, they can't get past me, correct?
No, they cannot get past you.
Okay. I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to attack Red with Talon.
Okay. That misses. You
Very well.
swing. You swing. He takes a side step out of the way, and all you catch is air as Talon swings towards this orc.
That is the end of my turn.
The big guy is going to run up and stand right about here, and he is going to brandish this huge great axe, and he swings at you. That's a 16, and he's going to take his second attack, and that's an 11. Both you raise your shield as these axes, as the axe slashes in both times. You manage to get your shield up both times. That brings us to Leiden. You're muted, sir.
Well then. All right, let's have some fun. I'm going to rush up the steps and maneuver myself past Avalon and squeeze past Alar as I position myself right here. I'm going to attack the leader with both my weapons.
Okay. And you do absolutely nothing with that one. He laughs as you try to reach out with your
Oh my god.
your rapier. He actually just slaps your hand away, damn near disarming you with in that hand.
And as my bonus action, I would like to hug him. I'm just kidding.
Beg for mercy.
Oh my god, I quit.
Do you realize that is like a 1 in 400 chance for you to roll snake eyes on both your attacks?
Oh my god.
Let's just time out. Let's just look back at all my attack rolls. So that's a 1 and a 1, and let's see. There's another 1, and I just.
Wow.
You're gonna die now.
Lita, you're awesome and all, but you've been
Hold
so
on.
useless all night.
Can I yell
Hold
at them and
I'm
say, "Come back"?
I'm gonna use my action. I'm gonna go ahead and use my action surge. Can I do that? Yes, I can, and I can get one
Yes.
more attack with my main hand.
That just hits.
Now I get sneak attack because he is flanked. Correct.
Sure.
Try and get my damage where I can. Damn it.
Go ahead and roll sneak attack damage. So
All
12.
right.
He laughs at your first 2 strikes, and with a sudden burst of anger, he slashes out. You finally catch him, and you hit him. You can see damage done. He's bleeding, but it looks like he's been wanting to have a good fight. All right, now it's everybody else's turn. Red is going to attack you, Leiden.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Red is going to go ahead and he's engaged with Alar, so he's going to swing with his great axe against Alar. That's a 15.
That's a miss.
You catch it with Talon and parry the blow. The rest of them in the room are going to throw javelins at Leiden. That is a 16. Say something. 16, does that hit? Leiden?
Then-
I'm sorry, my headset just cut out. 16 does hit indeed.
That's 5 points. Green throws his javelin. That's a 24. That's 9 points of damage.
God.
And orange throws from downtown, and that's 11. Too far away, and it slams on the ground. So you take a total of 13 points of damage. And that brings us to the top of the round with Avalon.
Now's a good time to bear, Evelyn.
Yeah, I get it. I guess it is a good time to bear. What I was thinking, if those two weren't standing right there, I could go all the way to the door and do my thunderbolt thingy. But
Thunderwave.
yeah, thunderwave, yeah, because I would be able to. Because I have spell sniper, so I'd be able to hit all of them in the room within 60 feet.
Well,
But I can't do that because it would hit you guys too.
It would hit everybody in there.
would hit
Sure, but it
everybody.
only does like 2 damage, so.
Not just last time. I get All right. And
I don't know.
it affects them equally.
It affects them equally, yes.
All right. Well, I guess I shall be a bear.
Well,
Alright.
I mean, only if you can bear it.
Wow.
I'm killing you
It's
next.
so cheesy. So cheesy.
Is she gonna be able to fit into the room as a bear?
I'm going to have her roll an athletics check since it is that, she's going to have to move through 2 people and it's kind of flanked. It's...
I mean, technically, I just move to right here to the door and hit this main guy. And I don't have to move through people. I could just move right where I'm at and hit him.
Sure, go for it.
Well, you could always try and, grin and bear it. Ah!
I think your jokes are gonna make the Twitch viewership drop to 0.
Right.
Yeah, we've already lost like three people.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of which, follow now before you guys get chased out of here with Legion's jokes. So we appreciate everybody that's following the channel tonight. Yeah. Go ahead and you can attack with your
I am going
multi-attack.
to bite and claw.
Oh,
Oh,
that is a 9 and a 12, both miss.
What? How is that even possible? Oh my god.
all right. So I still have some movement, right?
Oh shit.
Do
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna back up a little bit.
back up a little bit.
Mhm.
All right. That brings us to Sora.
Okay, so I'm gonna move just like front of the corridor so I can see ahead of me. And I'm gonna cast Hold Person on 2 creatures, on the leader and on the red.
Okay.
Actually, no, on the green in the back there, because he hasn't taken any
Red?
damage.
Red and green?
No,
Or-
on big dude and green.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. I mean, if it's Hold Person, they have to roll, right?
That is a 1 on green, so he's held. And that's a 2 on the leader. Both are held. Good job. It finally paid off for you.
Fuck yeah.
So let's go ahead and give these guys. We'll do the net again.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked.
And I'm gonna gesture over to Droop to fire an arrow at the leader.
Okay. Once they take damage, though, do they come out of that? Nope. Okay, so they're held. And how long is it? How long does that effect last? If they take damage. Sure. Got you. Okay. So you want Droop to fire at the leader?
Yes, please.
All right. Droop is going to shoot with his short bow. And that's hits.
With advantage, right?
With advantage, yes, and didn't need it, and that's doubled damage, so that's 10 points of damage. So he's actually starting to look pretty hurt right now.
Droop MVP.
The leader is. Okay, now it's the Alar's turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna start off by using my bonus action to channel divinity, vow of enmity, which gives me advantage on attack rolls against the leader for 1 minute.
Okay.
What?
Well, I'm saying you would already have advantage since he is held.
Oh, then I take that back. Then I will
Putting that
then
one
use
later.
I will then use my my bonus action to cast Searing Smite, which will next time I hit a creature with a melee attack, it lasts for a minute. Next time I hit a creature, I deal an extra 1d6 fire damage, and it causes the target to ignite in flames. At the start of each turn, they have to make a Constitution saving roll or take an additional 1d6 fire damage. So I cast that. And then I attack him with Talon.
Okay.
With advantage?
With advantage. 26
Woo!
will do it.
Yay!
Woo!
As
Right.
you
And then,
As you-
whoa, I ain't done. Is that going to kill him? Is that going to kill him?
roll damage.
All right. Then I'm also going to use Divine Smite, which allows me after a weapon roll, I can use one spell slot for an additional 2d8 damage.
He's like overkill.
So I've got a 1d6, a 2d8, and now weapon damage.
Okay.
Roll 1d6. Roll 2d. Is that 8? Alright, so I just feel like I ruined his day.
You miss. So
After all that.
you see Alar close his eyes and focus for a moment. The blade starts to glow this radiant blue at first, and then bursts into flames as he brings it down upon this this heavily armored large orc in the doorway. As the blade comes down, you see him burst in flame, and his chest actually breaks open, exposing his heart and his other organs, and he falls to the ground, dead.
That's what's
So
up.
how much damage did I do total there?
You
That's
did
looking like
52 points of
2
damage. 52.
It's not bad.
Hey, bro.
How much health did he have total?
You just killed me like 4
At the
times.
beginning, he had 42.
So I would have one
You
shot.
could have one-shotted him, yeah.
That's
Paladins are like that. They can load up, and they're kind of
Yeah.
like blow all their load at once, and now you're
Now you're
spent.
spent.
Yeah, now I'm just a 20 AC tank.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say your meat shield.
Yeah.
You should get-
definitely.
Do you have tackle yet? Can you charge people with your shield and
No.
be like, "Fuck you, motherfucker"?
No, that's Brian. Shield bash and knock him to the ground.
That's,
yeah.
I get that at level. I can get that level 4, but I think I'm going to get additional AC instead.
So you're even more impossible to hit. Very good.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so
that's the end of my turn.
Lee, you're up.
All right. So now that he's dead, I'm going to. You know what? I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna charge green. Whoa! There's someone back there.
Well, he's
Hello.
held, so you're going to be rolling on advantage, so you might as well. And it only lasts for like a minute, I think, so you might as well do it.
Well, if each round 6 seconds, it's quite a while. Or each person. Well, yeah. Anyway. So yep, I'm gonna attack green while he's held.
That hits. It's 22 points. Yeah, you execute this guy.
Oh. Okay. Well. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to charge you for the other one. You can move again and attack somebody else if you want to.
Oh hell
you,
yeah!
You killed him with that blow. Being held, it's automatic crit, and yeah, you drop that guy. So, if you have movement, you can move and attack with your offhand.
I do
And I'll
always
let you,
hear.
and I'll let you
that's-
re-roll it.
Okay. That's 15, so I get 15 more feet. Nope. But I can definitely waylay this guy. I think I'll do that.
All right. You can go ahead and roll that again. Short sword. You miss either way. So.
Oh well.
All right, that brings us to the rest of them. Red is going to swing its great axe at Alar, who just annihilated his boss. And that is going to be a 13, which you have no problems glancing that blow off with your shield. The rest of them are going to throw javelins at Leiden. He's squishy, and they understand that.
Bring it on.
The first one is going to be a 17.
That hits.
And the one from downtown is a 19. So you take 13 points of damage as these two javelins just pepper you in the back.
Never taunt your GM. DM.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. He is the other one can't do it. You're too close to him, so he's actually going to swing his great axe.
Oh.
And that's a 9. So you only take the first 4 points of damage.
Sweet.
All right. That brings us to Avalon.
Okay, so do I need to roll an athletics check since I'm going to try to?
No, you can. Oh, you just unless you
step
fail critical.
over this guy.
Yeah,
No.
just go ahead and give me an athletics check real quick. Or acrobatics. I'm sorry, acrobatics.
Oh, I can't just take that 19.
No, acrobatics. I'm sorry.
All right, you're fine.
That works. So yeah, you
Yeah.
squeeze past Alar and get in the room. And you still have. Let's see how much movement you still have left.
Brian.
I have 40 as a bear, so.
Yeah. So you got 20 more movement.
All right, let's see here.
Sir not appearing in this film. Yes. I just saw that.
All right, well, I'm gonna walk over here and bite and claw this guy.
The bite misses, but the claw you rake it across, right across his face. And let's see how much hit. God, my internet is.
11 points of slashing damage.
11 points. Yeah, you rake him right across his chest. Chunks of flesh and meat come out as you do, and he is in really bad condition. He looks like as he's barely standing on his feet.
Barely.
Barely. All right. That brings us to Sora.
So I'm gonna make my way slowly down the corridor to see if I can have sight of anyone else. Okay. So I see red, and I see another one a little further down that hall. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on both of them.
On blue and which ones?
Yeah,
Red
and blue.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Boom.
19 hits.
Boom.
Okay, roll one more time for the other one. Or no, we'll just say you hit both for 7 points of damage.
Okay, cool.
Red, he takes 7 points. Alar, looking at this guy that's in front of you, you just see his flesh start to rot, and half of his face is unrecognizable as the flesh begins to rot. This one is dead. Blue just is standing in front of this bear. His flesh turns to a black and starts to crack, and he takes one last breath, and he just crumples to the ground, dead.
I'm sorry, guys, for my headphones. They
No
keep
problem.
cutting out.
No problem. Alar, you're up.
You forgot to make me roll a die, Byron.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll a 1d4. Killed somebody. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, you take 2 points of damage. As soon as that chill touch and that creature crumples over dead, you feel this like striking pain in your stomach and in your chest.
So I just, as I'm in pain, I gesture over to Drew, fire an arrow directly at Blue all the way in the back.
Oh, that's going to be orange, but yeah, let's
orange.
see how far. Yeah, he can reach that. So let's see what Droop can do.
Probably
one
perfect
shot.
20. Yeah.
Let's
So I
see.
kill red and orange in the same arrow.
He rolled a 23. And he strikes the orange in the back for 3 points of piercing damage as the arrow sinks into his gut. All right, now it brings us to Alar.
I attack red with Talon.
Do it up. That'll hit. You run your blade straight through his chest. You hear him gasp for air. You retrieve your sword and kick his body over.
I advance.
Okay.
So here.
All right.
30 feet? Really?
Looking, this orc, seeing his comrades have all fallen, he lets out this war cry and just runs forward straight towards you, Alar, with his axe in hand, and he swings, and that's a 15. You easily deflect the blow with your shield, and that brings us to Leiden.
I am going to likewise let out a roar cry. Roar?
War?
And, yeah, roar.
I should've
A
killed
roar
you.
cry.
That was another poor bear joke, I think.
Yeah. It's cool.
Go ahead, man.
I'm sorry. I'm caught up in my humor. All right.
Oh, is humor what we're calling it?
Hits.
Lost his mic.
No.
Offhand. Hits. Sneak attack. Because he's flanked.
Gladly.
16 points of damage. In a flurry of swings from your blade,
Zzz.
the orc is no more. You hack him to pieces. And that's where we're going to call it. It is 10:30. We went 30 minutes after. We kind of got a late start, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one shot.
Super fun.
Yeah, it was better than calling it off. And I think that's what we're going to do from now on. Whenever we have somebody can't attend, just to explain to the stream, since we got a bunch of people in here. Usually, if we don't have all my players there for that set game, I don't want them to miss out on the story, and we try to be vivid as possible and paint that. So we had one guy out today. So instead of canceling it, we went ahead and just did a one shot. And so maybe next time people are out, I know Alar and Sora will be out next week. So maybe we will have somebody else kind of fill in, maybe for one of my other groups to kind of run through this dungeon, and we'll just continue where we left off. Or maybe Brian can play Alar and I'll get somebody else to play Sora, and we won't kill you. But we had a really good turnout. We had a really good turnout on the stream tonight.
Cool.
Yeah, we had a lot of new people in there, so I appreciate you guys coming in and checking it out.
We let our friends know from War and Order we play on our phones. Avalon and I do. So.
Oh, very nice. So that's where everybody came from. So
We had
know
a-
these
we had a
guys?
few. Yeah.
You guys?
I don't know who they are. They just came for the boobies.
Oh well. That's the best thing about D&D. But yeah, if you guys like what you saw, follow. It's actually wrong. It's going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. With summer and everything happening and scheduling, we're going to actually make our Wednesday game Thursday, but at the same time at 8:30, and then Tuesdays at 8. So yeah, please give us a follow. We enjoy doing this. And sorry for not interacting with you guys. It's when you're usually watching Twitch and playing a game, you can easily look over, but I usually have anywhere from about a dozen different screens up on my 2 monitors, and so I'm trying to bounce back and forth. And usually I'm a lot more prepared than this, because this was like a last 2-hour thing to get ready for, and so it's kind of like last minute. But tune in. The main storyline on the guys playing tonight, the players. That's Lost Minds of Fandalin, and they're at a really interesting part. And that's one of the reasons why we did this one shot, is because they're in a very critical part of the story, and we didn't want anybody to miss it. So going in with one less person could have been a team party kill. So we wanted to make sure that give them every chance they can to overcome that, because it'll be an epic fight. And then my Wednesday game, we're in Storm King's Thunder, which is epic. And one of the guys hosting the stream right now for me, you see him right next to me with the green screen, Brian. He is actually plays in that game. He plays a paladin, much like Alar, and those guys have seen some crazy stuff, some legendary creatures. Has some immense, difficult fight. They're level 6 currently, and
We just hit 7.
Or just hit 7. Yes, just hit 7, and throwing everything at these guys. So it'll be interesting. That's a very, very cool story arc. And the ones playing now, they will catch up and move into Storm King. So, but yeah, twice a week, and then we do all kinds of cool D&D stuff. And we're talking about getting like a West Marches game going and different things, different projects. It's just right now with summer, we really don't have the time. And Leadin,
this headset's going this week. I swear to God. I just sold my motorcycle, so as soon as I get that last payment,
that's fine, man. You can just annoy me all night. It'll just come out in your hide.
I saw your face every time.
Shots fired.
It's better
Every
than a bear
time
joke.
it beeped.
Yes, it's much better than the bear joke.
I don't know. I think it's really
better than
unbearable.
Voice
Yes.
more
Oh
software.
my god.
We can't bear it any longer.
Oh my god. Make it stop.
But anyway, guys, if you like what you saw, please give us a follow. We enjoy doing this, and like I said, it's not as interactive as it would be playing a game because everybody's paying attention to the board and everything, and have multiple screens open. But we do check it out. We do appreciate you guys. So, but yeah, good job tonight. At least I got to knock down one of you.
Thanks for
Yeah.
DMing.
So-
Good job.
So if we have this one shot, do we continue? Like next time we have a one shot, are we gonna continue exploring this cave?
We can. Or like if you guys are gone, you and Sora, we may use. I'll have somebody fill in and play. I can probably grab somebody, but yeah, we'll just continue, and I'll give a back brief on what happened.
Sure.
The cool thing about it is for Roll20, I bought the Yawning Portal, Tales of the Yawning Portal, which has everything from level 1 to insanely hard. Like level 30 stuff. So you guys were level 3, and I was like, this adventure is set for level 3 to 5, and so we have those gaps, and it's already loaded in here. It's an add-on. It's built into your guys' own adventure, and I can remove it, but it allowed us to kind of jump in here and do something different, so no one was missing the main storyline and the campaign that we're doing. But we can go in here and roll some dice, kill some people, kill some monsters, have some.
All right.
Yeah, the main campaign, Alar and Sora are going to be out the next 2 weeks, so it'll be 2 weeks, but we will get back to it, and they're a really crucial part. But we'll do some one-shots, and like I said, Wednesday, there's going to be some good stuff there, too.
Thursday.
It'll be fun.
Or Thursday, sorry.
We gotta fix
Was Wednesday.
that
you
in
gotta
our
fix
brain.
it. It's throwing me. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. It was awesome, and we enjoyed having.
you.
Yeah, we enjoyed having you in chat and talking. So if you have questions about D&D, we started 6 months ago, 7 months ago, Brian.
It was a week before Thanksgiving.
5th edition is really easy to get into. So those thinking about playing, Roll20 is a great interface where it has actually online forums where you can go in there and find a group to play with. So yeah, if you guys are interested in it, it's a great time. Better than any video game. So.
Yeah.
But all right. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
And shut it down.
Thanks a lot, Andy.
Have a good night.
Yes.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you did awesome, Andy.
Well played.